Hello everyone, and welcome to COD 101.
How are you beautiful people doing? It is I, the task at hand, and I'm back at it again. And today, well, let me just explain what you're watching. First, so you're seeing I think, what was it? I hit 70 something kills. I think I was one away from 80. I think it was like 79 and 23, some shit like that. I didn't record, I didn't record the first half of it. Why? I have no idea, but just know it's a high kill domination gameplay. But that's not what we're here to focus on. What we're focused on here today is the first episode of the COD 101 series that I'm going to be revamping, bringing back. I used to do this back in the day. I think it was for Black Ops 3. Yeah, for Black Ops 3, and it's pretty cool. It's literally a series where I share my tips that I do, tips that I either learn or think of myself while playing. We traded here, I remember that, while playing, Call of Duty. So the tip today, the best shit that we could talk about today, this is super fucking important. I'm super late on it, but I was just like, you know what? I don't have an idea of a video to make right now. Why don't I just do this? This is something that I wanted to do, and fuck it, here we go. So it's about ADS sensitivity, both for your high zoom, which is snipers, and your regular zoom sensitivity. So let's get right into it. Now right here, pay attention to what I'm doing. My sensitivity is 7/7. 7 for horizontal and 7 for vertical. You see how fast I'm spinning around? And then you see how slow it is when I actually aim down my sights? That's because I changed my sensitivity to make it so that my vertical and horizontal is 7/7. And then the ADS sensitivity, which is your aim down sight sensitivity, is 0.75. It's a magnifier or a multiplier that what you can do, as you adjust it, it makes it even it makes your sensitivity while you're aiming down sights higher or lower. It times it by your normal sensitivity, which is 7/7. So 0.75 times 7/7, I have no idea what that math is, but I'll do it right now. Just checked it. It's 5.5 or 5.25. So when I'm aiming down sights with, I'm gonna show you the the settings as I'm talking and stuff like that. Now, as I'm aiming down my sights, my sensitivity is 5.25, which is just a little faster than 5, which is what I used to play on. And this is really good. It's really, really, really helpful because with a fast sensitivity, you can recenter better. Recenter is meaning that putting your crosshairs back to the middle of the screen after, going through recoil, stuff like that. Or when you need to track an enemy, it's really good because your sensitivity moves super fucking fast. Now, as you can see, it's 0.75. If it was times 1, it would be, the normal 7. Now, that helps me use a higher sense because when it's aiming its sights down, it's not that higher sense anymore. It's the sense I used to be, used to, which was 5. Now, with the snipers, you see how fast it is? It's normal. I didn't change anything. So, I didn't, mess with the multipliers. It's still slower because obviously when you aim down your sights, it's just going to be slower in general. But I haven't found the perfect thing for my sniper. In the gameplay, I lowered it down by 0.75 just to see what it would do, and it seemed pretty cool too. That's probably, it's all about finding your sweet spot. My sweet spot is 7/7 times 7/7 with 0.75 multiplier. That's the sweet spot. I could whip around super easy and controllable. Like, you know what I mean? It's one thing to have a fast sensitivity, but it's it's another thing to be able to have a controllable sensitivity. You know what I mean? Like 7, I feel like 7 is high, but it's controllable. You know what I mean? And you see me like whipping around and stuff like that. And once you aim your sights down, it goes back to that sense that that was super controllable for you. You know what I mean? Because the whole thing is a lot of pros, what they do is slower sense. That's good. That makes, obviously that makes sense. That's why they're so fucking accurate. And I almost couldn't say that word. So this is like a way to still be accurate and have a faster sense. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually pretty damn good. So that's pretty much, that's the secret, honestly. Find your sweet spot. It's a shorter video, There's not really much more else. I mean, maybe there's a little more else I could say if I could just think about it, but honestly, that's it. You know, like that. Now, what I do, like, it makes turning on people way easier. You know, and doing that in Black Ops 4, that shit ain't no challenge because of all this damn health. You know what I mean? There's many moments where I get turn on kills because one, there's more mad health, and then two, the sensitivity thing. You know, it's crazy. And obviously with SMGs, it's a little different because like with your ADS movement speed or just your movement speed in general, you got to get your timings down. But yeah, look, it's super, like, you know, it's super straightforward, man. They recently enabled this option, so 100% take advantage of it. It's very good. I'll leave the rest of the gameplay for you guys to watch. Remember, I went like 79 and 23, so I was gonna cut it out, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll leave it for those who want to see some dope domination gameplay. But this is definitely it for like the talking portion and the teaching and all that. So this is the first episode of COD 101. Tell me what you think about it. I think it's pretty good. You know, I like sharing shit to make people better and sharing the shit that I learn, you know, and this is super fucking important. You know what I mean? This is not no fucking some bullshit clickbait. No, this is super important because this is going to help you get better, you know, and this is what I'm using to get better. So if you enjoyed the video, show some love with a like, and if you really fuck with me, subscribe to become part of the task force. If you're the man with a plan, TheTaskAtHand. Remember, peace, love, positivity. And I'm out of here. Let me know if you want to see more of these, because I'm down to do more. Peace out and enjoy the gameplay.
Seekers up.
Losing B.
Discharging Tempest. Down. What's that moment, mate? Arm hostile. Seraph gone. Talk erased. Tango down.
All locations secured. Hold your positions.
Attack on profit authorizing sniper helicopter.
Losing C.
Hellstorm launch authorization profit.
Lost Charlie.
Scanning for targets. Target coordinates reached.
Taking C.
Confirmed. Get a UAV on station above.
Losing Alpha. Securing C. Enemy has Alpha. Charlie secure.
Requesting ground support.
Losing Bravo.
Squadron MTC expired.
Seeker mine activated.
Be advised. Hostile TAC deploy beacon active.
Enemy
We've taken control.
eliminated Seraph.
Losing B.
Done.
Lost Bravo. It's as good as ours. Securing B. Enemy UAV above. Bravo, locked down.
Arm and firing mechanism.
Enemy took B. Enemy UAV above.
Command online.
Securing Bravo. Be advised. Hostile TAC deploy beacon active. Enemy UAV above. We're behind. Enemy TAC deploy beacon destroyed. Hostile UAV circling.
Threat clear.
Enemy UAV above. Multiple hostile UAVs operating.
Hostile eliminated.
Losing C. Taking Bravo. We'll discuss that performance later.
Sniper's nest tally.